Hello, and thanks for tuning into the Star Report. I'm Sean Starr. Here with me today is guest star Nick Sebesta from KCSU. Nick, thanks for joining me.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, it's homecoming weekend for the CSU Rams football team. Fresh off their first win in conference over UNLV last week, they play host to the TCU Horned Frogs, who are coming at looking really strong with the #1 ranked defense in the whole country. My question to you, Nick, is are the Rams even going to try to run the ball against the Horned Frogs?
Well, those numbers aren't certainly convincing for the Rams when you look at how TCU was able to shut down Oklahoma. So I'm not really sure you're going to see the Rams run the ball, except to maybe keep TCU's defense, kind of on their toes a little, change it up. Because my guess is that Colorado State will try and pass the ball a lot, maybe try option plays like they have with Borky in the Cal game. So my guess is Colorado State's going to air the ball, maybe try and run it with Gartrell, maybe Kyle, maybe try something different. It probably won't be straight up the middle. I don't think they can do that against this TCU team. So it's really going to be what are your options at this point?
Right. I mean, if you can stop Oklahoma, a team that has two phenomenal running backs from running the ball, I'm not so sure the Rams are going to have much success either. Maybe you're right. Maybe they put in Borky, put in Kubiak. I don't know, mix it up a little bit, try a little trick play here and there. Second question I have is the Rams have now won 5 games at Hughes in a row. Is the crowd going to be a factor? Do they rely on this home field advantage? It doesn't even matter.
Well, my first question to you is what crowd? Honestly, because nobody is showing up to Hughes Stadium. They're running. They could fit another about 14,000 people in a Hughes Stadium of what they're not doing right now. So if they can get a good crowd with homecoming weekend, that's the good thing about this. You got a lot of parents coming up. You got a lot of students who'll probably go to the game. So if they can try and get the fans into this one, I think it'll make a big difference because Hughes Stadium can get loud. The fans have a great tradition of getting behind their team. So if Colorado State's able to get some sort of advantage, like they did against the Cal last year, and the fans were able to get into that, CSU almost pulled the upset against Cal. So maybe that can work in Colorado State's favor if fans show up.
Definitely. I mean, I talked to Gartrell Johnson last week after his huge game in which he scored 3 touchdowns and the Rams won. He said everything was great. Our offense was clicking, but we just wish we could have had a little more fan support out there. So maybe they start winning more ball games, more folks will come out to the game.